In the heart of India, in the state of Maharashtra, lies a feature that seems not of this world. It is a near-perfect circle of water cradled within a vast rocky bowl. They call it Lonar Lake. At first glance, you might think you are looking at a piece of the moon. Its symmetry is astonishing, a stark contrast to the sprawling, irregular landscape. The land here is ancient basalt, dark volcanic rock stretching for miles. Then, a deep circular depression appears filled with water that shimmers in uncanny green, sometimes even startling pink. A place of profound stillness and mystery. The sheer scale is something to behold. The crater rim rises steeply from the plains, creating a natural amphitheater. Walking the edge feels like treading between two worlds. Below, the water rests, silent and enigmatic. Slopes cloaked in thick forest trees and shrubs descending to the water. This isolated ecosystem is a world unto itself, separated by just a few hundred feet from the familiar terrain. A geological marvel that has captured human imagination for centuries, seeming to hold a secret from the cosmos. For countless generations, before the tools of modern geology existed, the people living near this strange lake created their own explanations. These stories are as much a part of the landscape as the rocks themselves. One of the most enduring legends tells of a demon named Lonar. This powerful being lived in a subterranean lair and terrorized the local people. He was a creature of immense strength, hoarding resources, causing great suffering. The gods, hearing the pleas of the people, sent the great deity Vishnu to vanquish him. The resulting battle was epic, shaking the very foundations of the earth. The climax of this cosmic struggle is the creation of the crater itself. In a final mighty act, Vishnu tore the demon from his underground hideout, casting him down with such force that the ground collapsed, forming the massive circular pit. The lake that filled the depression is said to be formed from the demon's own blood and flesh, which explains its unusual salty nature. Ancient temples still stand around the crater's rim, some partially submerged in the water. These structures are a testament to the deep spiritual connection people have with this place. While myth provides one compelling narrative, science offers another, equally dramatic story. Geologists, armed with hammers, microscopes, dating technologies, have examined Lonar with intense curiosity. Their conclusion is that this crater was not born from a divine battle, but from a cataclysmic event originating far beyond our planet. The evidence points overwhelmingly to a high-velocity impact from a meteor. This celestial object, a fragment of an asteroid or comet, hurtled through Earth's atmosphere, struck this exact spot with unimaginable force. It happened in an instant, an explosion more powerful than any man-made weapon. The key evidence lies in the rock itself. The crater is formed in Deccan basalt, a type of volcanic rock that is extremely hard. Creating a hole of this size in such material requires a phenomenal amount of energy. Scientists have found clues that can only be explained by a hypervelocity impact. One of the most telling signs is the presence of masculinite, a type of natural glass. This material is formed when the mineral plagioclase feldspar, common in basalt, is subjected to immense shock pressure. The story of Lonar does not end with its creation. Within this isolated bowl, a unique and fascinating biological world has evolved. The water in the lake is extraordinary. It is highly alkaline, with a pH level often exceeding 10.5, similar to soap. It is also extremely saline, far saltier than seawater. This combination would be lethal to most plants and animals, and yet it is teeming with life. A world dominated by microorganisms. Tiny life forms adapted to survive extreme conditions. These microbes, extremophils, are a focus for scientists. They include bacteria and archaea. Some species are found nowhere else on Earth. These organisms developed mechanisms to cope with salt and alkalinity. For example, some produce compounds that prevent cellular dehydration. These microbes cause the lake's dramatic color changes. Different species bloom at different times, depending on rainfall and temperature, painting the water green. red, pink. The lake acts as a natural laboratory for astrobiologists, scientists who search for life beyond Earth. Lonar's extreme conditions are analogous to environments on other planets, such as Mars. By studying how life survives here, scientists learn what to look for in extraterrestrial life searches. The microbes could reveal the limits of life and its adaptability. The story of Lonar Lake is a rich tapestry woven from threads of myth, science, life itself. The ancient tales of Lonasura, the demon, give the place a soul, connecting it to the human heart through generations of storytelling. They teach a lesson of reverence and remind us that this landscape has been a source of wonder and spiritual significance for millennia. The scientific narrative connects us to the vastness of the cosmos, revealing the crater as a violent yet beautiful scar left by a visitor from space. It offers a different kind of wonder, one based on evidence measurement, the grand, impersonal forces that shape planets. These two stories do not have to be in conflict. In fact, they can complement each other, each enriching our appreciation for this extraordinary site. However, this shared heritage is fragile. Lonar faces significant threats in the modern world. Pollution from nearby agricultural runoff sewage can alter the delicate chemical balance of the lake, endangering the unique microbial life that depends on it. Unregulated tourism can lead to degradation of the crater's slopes and disturbance of its wildlife.